let's record.
I was recording now.
Yeah.
All right, so here's some backstory. We made a bunch of videos and haven't really given any information on behind the videos, just a bunch of random things that have happened over the last couple months. My name's Gabriel, and this is Bambi. We've been married for a really long time.
26 years.
We've raised 2 kids of our own. We've helped raise other kids. We are in a travel trailer now in Florida. And the whole thing behind all this is that we both had regular jobs years ago. I hurt my back. I had multiple back surgeries. I wasn't going to be able to keep that job, so we started a home inspection business. That business we had for nearly 10 years. It did really well. Eventually, Bambi started working with me in the business, and we ended up doing really well in it. But about 3 years ago, I started having some issues where I was hurting really bad, and the job started becoming harder. Over the course of the last 2 years, we've really had to slow down as far as how much we could do inspections. And our kids have grown up. They've both gone to the Navy. One is out, one is in. And we are basically not wanting to go back to the regular 9 to 5. We want to stay doing something that is just us. And of course, we rely on the Lord for favor in all that we do. But we decided to sell our house, close our business, and come to Florida, where we plan on starting a new business. What do you want to say about that?
Everybody knows that Florida is expensive.
It is.
and looking on Zillow and other home for sale websites, you can see that they're auction houses and properties and things like that. But still, with that, even you don't want to bid on anything until you're here. Driving around looking at properties is
it's a little disheartening.
Humbling, for sure. We sold our house in Texas.
And it was paid off.
It was paid off. We made quite a bit of money on it for us, to just take away and start something else. Nothing is impossible with the Lord. And so with what we've learned in doing business for the last 10 years, the trials and errors that have come along with that, we're planning on using what we've learned to do it again with less trials and errors.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
And we'll also have a higher startup fund, where when we started the home inspection business, we didn't have a ton of money. I did pull my retirement to start that business. We used all of it to start that business. That business did really well. Like I said, we ran it for about 10 years. We did really well for ourselves. We sold a house in the middle of that. We bought a house cash. Really didn't have many financial problems. We were able to help a lot of people. However, physically, it's just hard to do that now. Crawling on my hands and knees was something that would just lay me up for the rest of the day. If I did multiple houses in a day all week long, then I'd just be laid up for multiple days. And so we have to slow down on the physical work. We are here in Florida. We plan on starting up a golf cart rental business.
Or LSV.
Somebody corrected me yesterday.
They don't like to call it golf carts here.
It's a low-speed vehicle.
Yeah.
The other thing is that we plan on including things like beach chairs and beach umbrellas, coolers, things that people don't necessarily want to bring on vacation with them, but they need, like high chairs, playpens, things for their kids. Rainy days. It rains a lot here. And, we'll plan on including some of that stuff in there. However, we've never ran this kind of business. Basically, back in Texas, we ran our business, and everything that I had, if I loaned it out, I just assumed it'd get broke or stolen, and we just buy new stuff. this time we expect stuff to come back, not broke. So that will be a learning thing. We don't want to make a bunch of videos just like we have been doing, but those are some of the things that we've had to deal with. We are under a travel trailer. We bought this travel trailer last year. We actually bought a truck 2 years ago to pull it. We pulled it several times and realized that the truck was too small. So we ended up having to buy another truck about 2 months ago. And we have basically left. We've sold the house, closed the business. We have to do some of the final stuff for closing the business. And we have left all our stuff in a building that we had back home and storage. And we left our other vehicle there. Eventually we'll be able to go back and get it. But basically we're starting over. When we're starting over, much older than we were when we started over the first time or the second time. The first time being when we first got together. So we just want to make a short video. When you're looking at some of the other videos, you're going to see that our skills at doing this are pretty low as far as making videos. But it's all a learning process, and we actually planned on doing these videos like 6 months ago, but everything kind of hit the fast forward button. The sale of our house, which was taking forever, suddenly just went real fast. The fact that the truck that we originally bought wasn't big enough for the trailer, that was a big shock, because you look at things and you hear that stuff, but then you ask people who's supposed to know what you're doing if this is going to work, and everyone's telling you yes.
The travel trailer itself is a learning process for
yes.
us too. Trials and errors. The space itself is comfortable enough.
Yeah, for two people, a cat and a dog, it's okay.
The functionality, we're learning ways to make it more functional.
Yes.
And you'll see those videos too.
Yeah, and that was what adding the washer and dryer combo was try to make this thing functional long term. The name of the channel is Hitching Our Hustle. The idea of that is we hitched up to the truck and we left. We're going to start a new hustle. Just so you know, we have ran the washer and the dryer, and it did work great, and now it doesn't dry. It pops up with the error code. It's okay. It still washes. We'll hang stuff up, or we put things out, or go to the laundry facilities. Eventually, we're going to replace it.
It's been so cold here, surprisingly.
Yeah, we got to Florida, and it was cold, below freezing temperatures. So that's kind of what it is. Today, we're going to go out. We're going to try to find some type of warehouse area. We may make another video of showing you the things that we see. We did get a price on one of them. It's kind of reasonable, but still kind of a lot. Keep in mind that starting this business, we are starting from scratch. So we have to form the business. We have to buy the entire fleet. We still have to live here. We only have a limited amount of money. And so we want to give people the ability to see us and what we do, how we mess up, what we succeed on. And we know we'll be successful in whatever we do. The plans may change over time, and we may not even do the golf cart thing. We may do something else. But as of today, the plan is a golf cart business, a rental business that's going to be focusing on tourism. That is a seasonal thing, so there will be an off season. So that business will have to incorporate things that the regular person that lives in this area is also going to need. So you're going to see that stuff, and hopefully you'll see this business grow. Hopefully you'll see us grow and mature, even though I already look pretty mature.
Be praying for us.
Yes. And we'll keep this video short. I know it's almost 10 minutes long, but we wanted to give you guys some context on it. We're going to try to not cut so much. We might fast forward stuff, but until we learn how to actually edit stuff, it's going to be pretty raw. I will try to keep profanities down to a minimum. She doesn't like that whenever I accidentally do that. And we've had to scrap a bunch of videos because some of the properties we look at is just mind-blowing what you see and how much they want for it. Anyways, that's it. I'm Gabe. This is Bambi, and we're hitching our hustle. We'll talk to you later.